Do you love change? I mean, really, really think of that question. Do you really love the actual process of change? Or is it the idea of change that we absolutely like more than the actual process itself? You get to be honest with yourself. And this is the thing, right? When we have clients that come to us wanting for change and maybe they're resistant, you really want to think about the question that I just posed. Is it actually something that you love to do, changing the process of it? Because truth of the matter is, change is uncomfortable for many of us, for humans, right? As humans, we want to maintain homeostasis. Our nervous system loves homeostasis. Therefore, changing is quite a challenging process for a lot of us. We love the idea of change, but once it actually gets there to that moment, it is challenging for a lot of us. So think of that the next time your client has resistance or is not opening up to you, or you're coming into your sessions and your clients have their guard up. Change is for many people can be painful and can be challenging, right? So you want to first really embody this concept and have the empathy for your clients in doing so, right? If I ask you to change your practice right now of what's working, you're gonna have some sort of resistance, right? Even if it is to improve your practice, there's going to be that feeling of friction if we were to get out of our homeostasis, because we all have nerve systems, right? And the nervous system loves to stay the same, even if something that we're doing is harmful. So this is really the main reason why a lot of our clients and even ourselves don't want to change. So that bullshit of some trainers telling you that, the client doesn't want to change. Well, yeah, of course, it is your fucking job to help them, right? That's what they paid you for. And so what can we do as practitioners to actually help our clients to just embody this change? Now, I can go for hours on this because this actually has a lot to do with how you package your offers, the pricing and all of that, the niching, all of that has to do with getting the most motivated clients. But say, for example, you've got a really, really motivated client in front of you. You've asked them in your intake form about how truly motivated they are, and they're like 10 out of 10, I want to get rid of it, and you felt that during your call with your client, but they come into your session and they have a hard time opening up to you. What can you do at that time to really help them to open up to the change? The very first thing that you want to do is check yourself. As a practitioner, you are someone who facilitates change, meaning you are in a place that you are, or you're in a position that you're actually co-regulating with your client, meaning whatever is happening to you internally as you interact with your client will have a big role with regards to how well they open up to you. Are you a pressure cooker that is about to explode? Your clients will feel that. And if your clients will feel that, then they're not going to trust you because you're about to fucking explode, right? And so you get to be really mindful of that. If you are like very flat and not really into it, maybe you've lost your spark a little bit, you seem disconnected, dissociated, uninterested, even though you have a big smile on your face, your client's unconscious mind can sense that fakeness, right? And so that is another reason why your clients might block the change, what you're doing as a practitioner. So you get to do the work at the same time as actually helping people. You do both at the same time and not one or the other if you want really rapid results. And so if a client comes to you, you've already checked yourself. And the next thing you want to do is keep this in mind. This is something very unconventional and untraditional that I teach, but you want to think of your client's symptom as not like, yes, it's the problem and it's really weighing them down, but think of it as how that particular behavior is a solution to what really is going on underneath. Here's the thing. If a client was, say, emotionally eating, right? They can't stop emotionally eating. There is a reason for that, right? They're not just accidentally grabbing all the cookies, right? There is a reason. There is something that they want to relieve. It is a solution. It is a coping mechanism for something. And so you want to help your clients explore that and for them to see that themselves, not you telling them, hey, John Doe, this is a coping mechanism. How is it a coping mechanism? That's not going to be helpful for them. They probably already know that. But like the actual step-by-step intrinsic process is going to be where you take your questioning moving forward, is to get them to see how they are being as they are displaying this unwanted action. What is it that they're trying to relieve, right? And so that is where you want to take your questioning moving forward, helping them to look at the intrinsic reasons as to how this symptom problem is an actual solution for them and not the main problem. Once you get really, really good at this, this is how you're going to help your clients profoundly. This is how you're going to have your breakthroughs be completely fast. In the neurosync world, we call this the unconscious payoff. There's a reason why that client is still displaying that smoking, that binge eating, that porn addiction, that behavior, even though they know it's not serving them. It is a temporary solution for something that has happened to them in the past that is no longer helping them now. So your role as a practitioner is to ask them questions to have that previously unconscious behavior, to make it conscious so that they can have the choice. And then once they have that choice of saying, okay, this used to be good before and not anymore, that is when they'll start changing their behavior. And of course, this is easier said than done. That is why we have the trainings over and over and over to really look at the symptom and how this plays out in our clients' lives. But really, if you first check yourself and make sure that you are in a regulated place before your sessions, that can really help your clients open up, trust you more, and build that instant rapport. But also at the same time, when you go into your session, you're not really fixing, right? Like that symptom of emotional eating, if you just have a script or reframe their perception of it, if it doesn't come from them, it might not stick. That's why there's longer sessions, and that's why we're not confident, because really we're not looking at the reasons as to why this could be the solution and how to help your clients find a different solution than they had before so that they no longer feel the need to attach to that old behavior. So once you can do that in your sessions, get ready, because you are going to be the go-to expert that everyone wants to go to. If not, then we still are going to spin around ourselves, our symptoms, our client symptoms, and we just won't lack confidence. So shift this perspective today. And if you want to get there faster, that is what my trainings are all about. Otherwise, take action on this. This is where you'll get the results, and I'll see you next time.